Hey traders, today we are diving into a mysterious world of OTC charts. Those of exchange assets that doesn't care about news or headlines, but still respect technical analysis like a charm. Today we will be trading with one of my favorite tools, which is Bollinger Bands Indicator. It will help us today to spot very good entry points and also to catch strong market movements. So let me explain you everything step by step. Guys, as you can see, I already have this indicator connected. It consists of an upper and lower boundary as well as moving average. Now I will remind you how this indicator works. For example, in an uptrend, the price mostly moves at the top of the indicator, and the moving average serves as a support line from which the price pushes off and moves up. Also, the price may start from the lower limit of the indicator, and when, for example, there is a downtrend, the moving average serves as a resistance line from which the price can also start and move down. Also, when, for example, there is a price corridor, that is, the price moves horizontally. In this case, the price pushes off from the lower limit of the indicator and moves in the opposite direction. Also, guys, when, for example, the price impulsively goes beyond one of the boundaries of the indicator, it also means that the price is more likely to return to the price channel in the near future. Encouragingly, we'll use all these points in our trading today, and that is, as you understand, the indicator will help us determine the range in which the price is moving. This information in turn will help us analyze the market. Also, of course, guys, in no case do not forget about support and resistance levels. We always pay attention to the general trading situation. Only a combination of technical analysis and the hints of the indicator will give us a good result. So guys, be sure to watch this video till the end. Today we'll look for similar working situations in the market and we'll try to make profit from them. And you can see and understand how I work with this indicator, guys. You may like this trading method, and you will also be able to earn with Bollinger Bands Indicator. I'll remind you that I use 15-second Japanese candlesticks to analyze the market. I will open deals from 1 to 5 minutes. Of course, everything will be depending on the situation, guys. But using this indicator with a 15-second time frame, the transactions are mostly open from 1 to 3 minutes. In most trading situations, this time is quite enough. And also, guys, I work only in these situations I'm confident and I know best. So guys, I think it's time to start. Let me find the first entry point. At the moment, the price is steadily moving up and green candles are forming. At the same time, the price went beyond the upper limit of this indicator. Here suggests that we immediately open a 1-minute deal to go down, as we can see that a red candle has begun to form at the moment. This means that the price is more likely to push off from the upper limit of the indicator and a downward pullback will occur. So there will be some kind of corrective movement, that is, the price will return to the price range. It is on this moment that we will try to make money here with you guys. As a rule, 1 minute is quite enough in such situations. We also see that there we have a certain level of resistance here. We also see that this level was broken by an impulsive green candle, and this also tells us that it is more likely that a downward pullback will occur after breakout. Guys, two factors have coincided in this way. Technical analysis indicator hints. This means that in this case it is more likely to will be able to correctly predict the further price movement. And as you can see, guys, there has indeed been a downward pullback, and I have managed to earn on this movement. At the same time, 1 minute was just enough for us. It is on this vein that we will trade with you today, guys. We'll apply technical analysis as well as pay attention to indicators hints. Guys, I think it's an amazing start, so let's continue. Alright, we have a level of support down here. At the same time, we can see that at the moment there is a very confident downward movement. The price is almost close to the support level. Here we'll open the deal for 1 minute up. It is more likely that after a confident downward movement, the price will push off from the support level and move up. That is, as you understand, the reaction will come both from the support level and from the lower limit of the indicator. Since we see that the price has also approached the lower limit of the indicator, thus comparing the technical analysis and hints of the indicator, guys, we can determine that an upward pullback is most likely to occur in the near future. So let's wait for the result, guys. 40% of you guys watch my videos without subscribing. Let's fix that. So that's great. That's great. As you can see, there was indeed a slight upward pullback, and we got the profit here, guys. At the same time, 1 minute was just enough for us. These situations really work out quite well, guys. Let's continue. Alright, dear traders, here we see that at the moment there is an upward movement. Fairly confident, impulsive green candlesticks are forming. There is also certain resistance level at the top. I suggest that we will open 1 minute deal to go down. It is more likely that the price will turn around and move down in the near future. That is, as you understand, it is more likely that the price will rebound from the resistance level. Also, the reaction will come from the upper limit of the indicator. I think after a confident upward movement, the price will fall into the correction zone and the pullback will occur in the opposite direction, guys. And as you already know, in most cases, 1 minute is quite enough in such situations. So let's wait for the end of our deal, guys. If you don't have a registered account with a broker yet, then the link to the broker is in the pinned comment under this video. The strategy I'm talking about is suitable for any broker, but I only trade on Quotex and Pocket option, and I advise you to do the same. It's best to register on one of these websites because there are some of the brokers that actually have a license. With them, it's not scary to keep large amounts on your balance with the fear that they will be stolen somewhere, or simply not withdrawn at one moment, saying that you traded unfairly. Believe me, this also happens, unfortunately. Well, it's not bad. It's not bad at all, guys. As you can see, there really was a reaction. The price turned around from the zone and began to move down. We managed to make money on this movement. In most cases, guys, this is how it works out. So everything is going great. Let's continue. Alright, I decided to open the next deal here on the same currency pair sometime later because I see that there has been a pullback downwards. Impulsive red candles have formed. So at the same time, the price went beyond the lower limit of this indicator. So here we will open a deal for 1 minute to go up. At the same time, we also see that the main price lows are getting higher. That is, the price has repeatedly pushed off from the lower limit of the indicator. I hope that this time there will also be a reaction from the lower limit and the price will move up and we will be able to make money on this downward movement. Well, now let's watch the result, guys. So that's pretty good. As you can see, the price really pushed off from this area and continued to move up. I was able to correctly predict further price movements again, and the indicator helped us in this, guys. Well, let's continue trading and find some other working situation in the market. Alright, here we see that impulsive green candlesticks are forming at the moment. At the same time, the price by impulse went beyond the upper limit of our indicator. At the same time, we see that the red candle is already beginning to form. Here we will open a deal for 1 minute to go down. We also see that both the main and price highs are getting lower. That is, the overall price potential is also mostly going down. It is more likely that the price will continue to move down in the near future. It is on this downward movement that we'll try to earn, guys. So it's not bad at all. As you can see, the price really pushed off from this zone and there was a pullback down. At the same time, 1 minute was enough for us, guys. I have managed to earn on this downward corrective movement. Well, everything is going great. Let's continue. So we have a support level down here. We also see that at the moment the price has gone beyond the level. It is also went beyond the lower limit of the indicator. In this situation, I suggest opening a deal for 1 minute to go up, since it is also more likely that after a confident downward movement as well as a breakout of the level, the price will fall into the correction zone. There will be a pullback in the opposite direction. It is on this upward corrective movement that we will try to make money, guys. So let's wait for the result. Well, guys, that's great. As you can see, the price really pushed off from the lower limit of the indicator and continued to move up. I have correctly managed to predict further price movements. That is, as you understand, guys, the indicator helped us to determine the boundary from which the reversal occurred. This is the way the indicator helps us analyze the market. And as you can see, I have so far successfully managed to predict the future movements on the charts. So guys, here we see that at the moment there is a fairly confident downtrend. At the same time, the price mainly moves in a lower part of the indicator, and the moving average serves as a resistance line from which the price pushes off and moves down. Right now we can see that the price approached the moving average, after which it pushed off from it and began to move down. That is, red candles are forming at the moment. That's just opening a deal here with a margin of 2 minutes to go down on a downtrend, guys. It is more likely that the price will continue to move down to the support level in the near future, as we also see that we have a support level at the bottom. At the same time, there's still quite a lot of space before the level, so I took 2 minutes to spare because, as you understand, the price doesn't always start from the moving average. That is, the price may also move away from the upper limit of the indicator. This means that the price may continue to move up in the near future, and only then there will be a reversal, and the price will continue its downward movement along the downtrend. That is, guys, taking into account all these movements, we took this time. So I hope this thing is understandable. Guys, let's wait for the result. So that's great. As you can see, the price really pushed off from the upper limit of the indicator and continued to move down. Also, I can see that green candle is starting to form at the moment, and we will open 2-minute deal to go up, since we also see that the red candles have gone beyond the lower limit of the indicator. The price has also approached the support level. This means that in the near future, reaction is more likely to occur both from the support level and from the lower limit of the indicator. Guys, the price will push off from this zone and move up. There will be some kind of corrective movement. It is on this upward corrective movement that we will try to make money, so it's time to wait for the result. Alright, as you can see, there has been some kind of attenuation. The price has fallen to the consolidation zone, but still the closing point of our deal turned out to be higher than the opening point. This means that we have managed to make profit here, but in fact there was a reaction from the lower limit of the indicator. Guys, in other words, I have correctly predicted the further price movement, and it's time to continue, guys. So guys, I also decided to open the next deal here on the same currency pair sometime later, as we see that after the consolidation zone, the support level was broken through and impulsive red candlesticks formed. This is where we will open a deal for just 1 minute to go up, as we also see that the price has moved beyond the lower limit of the indicator with an impulse, and a green candle has begun to form. Thus, we understand that in the near future the price will push off from this zone. That is, there will be a pullback in the opposite direction, guys. It is on this upward corrective movement that we'll try to make money here. So now let's wait for the result, my dear traders. Okay, that's great. As you can see, the price really pushed off from this zone and green candles began to form. After the impulse exit beyond the lower limit of the indicator, the movement turned in the opposite direction. As you can see, the indicator hints really work great. At the same time, we can see that at the moment we continue to see that green candles are forming. So just at the moment we see that the price is already starting to go beyond the upper limit of the indicator. Also, there is a certain attenuation. The price stops. So I suggest to open a deal here for just 1 minute to go down, guys. It is more likely that a reaction will also occur from the upper limit of the indicator. That is, the price will push off from this zone and move down. At the same time, we also see that the overall price potential is going down. The main price highs are getting lower. We will try to make money on this downward movement. I hope that 1 minute here will be totally enough for us. And so let's wait for the end of our deal, guys. Great! As you can see, the price really pushed off from the zone and the red candles continue to form. The indicator again helped us to determine the area from which the price will push off and will move down. Thus, I was able to correctly predict the further price movement at all stages of its formation, guys. And as you can see, the indicator helped us in all these movements. We were guided by its boundaries. Also, guys, we were using technical analysis, of course, so as you can see, technical analysis and also hints of the indicator works so well. Guys, as you can see, I have more than $5,000 on my deposit, so one more deal for today, I guess, and that's it. Guys, we have a level of support down here. We also see that the price has rebounded from this level and is moving up. At the same time, we also see that the price has approached the upper limit of the indicator, and just at the moment there is some kind of attenuation. The price stops and red candlesticks begin to form. At the same time, we also see that the overall price potential is going down. In this situation, as just opening 2-minute downtrend deal, it is more likely that the price will reverse from this zone and continue moving down to the support level. It is on this downward movement that we will try to make money, guys. I think it's time, just let's wait for the result. So that's pretty good. As you can see, the price really turned around from this zone and red candles continue to form. Guys, I have managed to earn on this downward movement. Well, indicator helped us to determine the upper limit from which the price will push off and move down. Guys, I already have more than $10,000 on deposit. As you can see, guys, the Bollinger Bands Indicator made a good job here. It helped us to spot key reversal zones with precision, and when combined with technical analysis, the results speak for themselves. If you found this video very helpful for you and you were able to learn something new, guys, don't forget to like this video and also don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more useful and interesting strategies. So if you want more insights, trading signals from me, make sure to join my private community. Guys, how to join it? You should text me a code word signal on my Telegram, and only then I will be able to add you to it. All the important details will be down below, so don't forget to check it out. And what can I say, guys? Keep trading, keep practicing, and most importantly, keep growing. Until the next time, traders, I wish you to have a great luck and good profit.